We are ready. And we are live. We are 4 seconds into being live. So I think that the only people are going to tune in are going to be probably not my son anymore because he's on the way to Dallas. Albert Sanchez. Thinking Albert will.
Shane may.
Shane may, yeah.
I
They're
can
probably
text him.
going. They're probably going like, "What the hell? Why are they coming back on?"
We're coming back on because Monahan decided to come in 20 minutes late, and then I didn't know what was said the first 20 minutes, so I missed a couple things, and we need to talk about a couple more things.
And it's very nice of you that you're trying to take the blame, but in the end, you know that it's me. Yeah, and that's in control of all of this. So I apologize for the four of you that are tuning in. Um, just so you know, Joe screwed up, and that's why we're here.
Exactly. See, I came in 20 minutes late, 20 whatever it was, 20 25 minutes late. There was some key points I was supposed to talk about. I wasn't sure what was talked about before I came on. I assumed they were talked about, and it was pretty much the reason the podcast was had today. And we left off one of the main things, so we need to sit down and talk about it. It's only going to take a few minutes, though.
Yeah. Hopefully, Carlos will sign on. We're just going to give him a couple of minutes to sign on. It'll probably be a total of about 10 minutes, man. We'll just give you some updates that we did get from the Hampton and also, and that just came in. And then also this big announcement when it comes to the prize package. It's okay. Dude, we're not pros. We're just trying
you
our
say,
best.
this isn't ESPN.
We're trying, man. We're trying. For those 11 that are tuning in, we're giving just 3 more minutes to this. We're going to see if we can get Carlos back on. I mean, I really wanted to give him an opportunity to make the announcement, but we need to make this announcement. So let's see here. Yeah, so some good stuff coming your way. Actually, some great stuff. Something that's very unique to the to this tournament. I don't remember a tournament ever having this before, so I think it's really neat. And have you ever played in a tournament?
I don't recall a police circuit tournament that's had this prize package.
Yeah, man. So this is going to be very interesting. Pisses me off. So we're giving
I
you
apologize,
guys.
Trini.
You shut up. You don't have to apologize for that. You know what? Do we have any golf videos to show for the next? We got.
I don't think so.
2 minutes left. No.
I don't think we have any of those.
Well, we have 10 viewers. 1 left. We screwed this one up.
Yep. It happens, man. We ain't perfect.
Oh, hey, Mario Foster's tuning in. Mario, you missed the damn show, and we said happy birthday to you also. I don't know if you were in on the first one, but we said happy birthday to you, brother. And if you didn't tune in, it's Joe's fault that all this is that we're having to come back on live. I'm using them all up now, Joe.
You could have waited 25 minutes, but you had to go. Start it without me.
Yes, Frank. Yes, softball by Fat. Another one. Eric Moreno, what's going on, brother? Hey, man. Eric's catching up with us. It's a fine police officer right there, and even a better Washers cornhole player. He's taking a lot of money. He's taking a lot of money from me and my children. Hope that makes you feel good, Eric. Hope you feel good about yourself. Nah, he's been very fair, and I think he even actually gave us a chance and still kicked it. Albert, yes, we're back on. If you don't know, it's Joe's fault. Just in case you didn't know that.
Listen, man, when we talked about this before we came back on, you said you weren't going to blame it on me. Now all you said is it's my fault.
I got to keep you on your heels. So, Mario Foster, darn. Yeah, man, tune back in, Mario, to the and say hi to your beautiful wife, Jennifer. We are going to we had our show before, and we had Carlos Los from Elite was on talking about the bats and things of that sort, but we missed a big part of this. of our announcement. Probably the biggest part of the announcement.
Yep.
So sorry
say
about
so.
that. So you tuned into the meat of what we were going to be talking about, but we got a few things that have developed even in this short amount of time. Yep, Eric said Tripp kicked my butt. He did pretty good on that night. That was a late after tournament night. All right, so
You want to get rolling?
Yeah, man, we got it's. He wasn't able to call back. So, Deanna, if you don't mind, we're gonna show these bats that were created for El Presidente. They're calling it El Prez. This is from Los of Elite Sports. Badass bat, very nice. I mean, that's one of those that you really consider buying and just keeping it on your wall. So Los came on. He talked about including when you buy one of these bats, you're going to get one of his backpacks that goes with it. And that's a crazy deal. He's going to have his whole trailer there and everything. We talked about all of that. So for the people that are on right now, it's going to be mainly for the people who are going to tune back in once this show is recorded. We're going to put it back on. First and foremost is the Hampton Inn did send something just now, and they are saying that they are blocking 30 rooms. If we can bring up the Hampton Inn address one more time, they're blocking 30 rooms. We're giving them the name. It's going to be the Keepers of the Peace National Softball Championships. So if you call up and you just ask for the Keepers of the Peace softball, they'll be able to get you a room block. This is going to be worked out on Monday. So if you're anxious and you want to stay less than 5 minutes from the fields, this one in the Fairfield Inn, which is right across the street, that's where we have our host hotels, if you will. These are, I think it's $89 a night, and so on Monday we will post this on the thread and on social media. Okay, that's one of them. Joe, what's the next one?
Well,
before we get to the main one,
to add to that with the Hampton, it's going to be a 2-week period where you can book under that rate. So I think the cutoff is going to be September 27th.
Yep.
27th.
Great
so
point.
It gives 2 weeks to book basically for under that rate. After the 27th, they're opening the rooms back up, the block up to anybody.
Yep.
Just so they know the cutoff date.
Yep. And let's see here. So that's the Hampton. What else do we got?
Well,
besides the bat part.
Okay. Besides the bat, so I've gotten a lot of texts regarding payment. We went over that in the last podcast that we're going to keep it the same as the World Series. It's $550 entry. The payment can be mailed in. The checks can be mailed out to Rafael Trinidad and mailed into 1117 West Hildebrand Avenue, San Antonio, Texas 78201. I'm going to go ahead and post that on the thread on ps.com as well, just so everyone's got that and they can just click on there and, get it easily, cut and paste it if they need to. But yeah, so if you can get those mailed in as soon as possible, we'll mark you down as paid on the team list that we got going, which is around 30 teams at this point. And yeah, if the sooner the better, if you can get the checks mailed in, obviously. But give us a heads up when you're mailing it in, just so we know that you're sending them. You can shoot me or Trini a text or a message or something like that, and we'll keep an eye out for it.
All right. Anything else? Are we ready?
I think that's it.
Okay. Well, hey, big thing. We had Los on earlier from Elite Sports, Carlos Vega. And although his mentioning of the trailer that's going to be out there, all the specials that he's doing for us, shorts 2 for $50, he always does that for us in law enforcement. He told us a story about how that came to be. So if you get a chance, check out the episode right before this on part 1. That was Trini's show. Part 2 is Joe's show because Joe screwed it up, showed up late, and wasn't here to check that out.
I'll take the blame. I showed up 20 minutes late to the part 1. I wasn't aware of what was talked about prior to me coming on. I assumed this was talked about because it was a pretty big part of the podcast, or was supposed to be a pretty big part of the podcast. So it was a swing and a miss, and now we're back on to talk about the part we missed.
And the part that we missed is this. Carlos, Los of Elite Sports, is donating championship bats to every person on the team of the, I shouldn't say every, I'll just say he's providing bats to both champions in the lower division and upper division. He's going to be providing bats. And I've never been to a police tournament that we've ever had bats provided to the championship teams in lower and upper division, man. That's freaking badass.
It's an awesome prize, and to be more specific, he's giving to the winners of both the uppers and lowers. He's giving 12 bats to each of those two teams, and if there's 10 guys, you guys will have 2 extra bats. If there's 14 guys, you guys are gonna have to fight over the the bats basically. Yeah. but it's an awesome prize, and it was something that we wanted to mention in the first part. I kind of screwed that up.
No, you didn't.
So
I'm joking with him. It's not his fault. Everything points back at me. It's it's my fault. I should have caught it. So hey, in the end, that's what the prize package. That's the announcement. We wanted to make sure everybody understood. Bats. 12 bats to the winning teams of the lower division and upper division, but we're going to have more prizes. And so, man,
the prize package will be bigger. It's just that's a main, that's a huge part of it. And it's awesome that Carlos is doing that.
Yep. And then we're going to have Dan on next week. We're going to highlight his tournament that just took place, and he's going to talk about what he's going to do for the Keepers of the Peace. Let's show that. Let's say that. Let's show that. Keepers of the Peace Police Softball Championships. Do we have that thing up there? There you go. And this highlights, again, that conference that we're having in April 12th through the 14th for all first responders. I guarantee you we're going to save some lives, and I guarantee you get your money back if you don't leave differently than the way you walked in. We're going to make a huge difference for all these first responders, military, active or retired, military, police, fire, EMTs, corrections, all that kind of stuff, man. You're welcome. So, all right, man. Well, that's what we wanted to announce. And Joe, thanks for sticking around, and everybody, thank you for tuning back in.
Sorry about that, Trini.
Yeah, whatever. We'll talk to you guys later. Happy birthday, Mario. Eddie.